On profite du Paris Book Market pour évoquer les marchés étrangers et on va s'intéresser à la Finlande avec vous, Anna Kokko. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Merci d'avoir accepté notre invitation. Vous êtes au service acquisition de droits pour SWOY.
Yes.
C'est le plus grand éditeur, la plus grande maison d'édition en Finlande et vous allez un petit peu nous raconter ce marché et d'abord nous présenter SWOY, le leader de l'édition. Ça représente quoi votre maison d'édition exactement?
Yeah, of course. WSOY, as you said, it's the biggest publishing brand in Finland. And I worked at the part that shares the same name. So we publish about 50 translated fiction titles every year. Okay. And we publish everything from Cormac McCarthy to Colin Hoover and anything in between. So it's a very broad list.
Et ça fait combien de temps que vous travaillez dans les acquisitions de droits et pour votre maison d'édition?
So I have been working at WSOY for 6 months now. Before that, I was 4 years at Gummerus, doing the same job, working with the French market there as well. And before that, I was a literary agent for a while.
Donc le marché du livre à l'international, vous le connaissez, et aussi évidemment en Finlande. Racontez-nous un petit peu qu'est-ce qui se passe, comment se porte le marché du livre en Finlande actuellement?
In Finland, the main thing is that audiobooks are really huge for us. At the moment, it's 50% of all sales revenue that's coming in across all titles. For commercial fiction, it's even more than that. And yeah, so it's definitely changing a lot. The pandemic years were actually quite good for publishing. With the audiobook boom, publishers were doing quite well, surviving quite nicely. Now with the war, inflation, we are having more hardships. And we are seeing that the audiobook market isn't growing anymore as it used to be, but it's still, I would say, very stable, but there are things we have to adapt to, definitely.
Et comment les maisons d'édition comme WSOY se sont adaptées à cette évolution et à la performance de l'audiobook sur le marché?
That's a very good question because the change didn't happen overnight, so it's always quite hard to say, mention all the things that have changed, but definitely we are considering audio much more. We want to have commercial titles that have a very strong plot, a strong voice, because that's very audio driven. But then at the same time, of course, we want to preserve the image of our publishing house, so we have to have the great titles that might not work as well in audio. So it's kind of balancing between the two.
Et vous, pour votre travail à vous, d'aller chercher les droits, comment ça a évolué votre métier là-dessus?
I would say, considering the French market, not that much. I think still the best books from France that work really well in our market are the big books and maybe like literary accessible books, upmarket titles, and those don't necessarily have to be like great for audio. But when we look at Swedish crime, which has always been big in Finland, we are definitely. Yeah, it is changing, and backlist has become very important for us. For many years, it was kind of a problem to have a long backlist. We didn't know what to do with it, and now long backlist means you can produce new audiobooks, a lot of them, and have new things for your readers to listen to.
Ça veut dire que la production sur le catalogue crée de la matière et du marché. C'est ça en Finlande, vous avez matière, il faut créer les audiobooks.
Yeah, I mean, we are producing audiobooks of, I would say, almost every title that is published in Finland is also published in audio. But the planning of the catalog, I think, no, we don't really think in terms like that. We want to have good books. We want to have books that make us feel passionate. So, and that has always been in the heart of my work, and I would say of everyone else in Finland as well.
Ici, on est au Paris Book Market. Qu'est-ce que vous êtes venu chercher et qu'est-ce que vous avez déjà trouvé peut-être?
Well, I have found many wonderful titles that I'm really interested to read. Here I hope to find something literary but commercially successful, which can be a hard mix to find, but yeah, that would be the dream.
Forcément, il faut qu'il y ait eu du succès en France pour qu'un titre marche en Finlande, ou vous pouvez trouver des titres français qui n'ont pas forcément fonctionné en France?
For me, yeah, I need to see that the book has done well in France as well. But I mean, someone working in a smaller publishing house, I think they can have titles that, you know, don't need to have the huge sales figures to back them up.
En Scandinavie, en Finlande, vous êtes fort vous aimez le polar et vous exportez beaucoup le polar. Comment vous trouvez le polar français, le polar en France?
You know, I love French crime, but I've also come to find out that the Finnish audience doesn't always share my passion. So it hasn't been the easiest. I mean, Guillaume Musso, the rights were only just, I think, a few months ago sold to Finland. He has never been published in Finland before. But yeah, I really hope he will succeed. It's not with us, it's with another publishing house, but yeah, I hope it works.
Pour que vous puissiez, vous, apporter d'autres auteurs français de polar en Finlande?
That is an interesting question. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to break that. I think some of it is just there is this long-standing belief that French crime fiction doesn't work in Finland. So, you know, sometimes you just have to take the leap and try something new and see if the old truth doesn't hold anymore.
Pour vous, les perspectives à venir, les quelques mois et les saisons qui viennent, qu'est-ce qui va être les principales tendances pour vous?
For me, I mean, I love quirky things. I would love to see more of the quirky things. Like, I'm sure if you know the Japanese author Sayaka Murata, very wonderful. I think Valérie Perrin, also her characters have a little bit of that. So I hope that will, you know, stand out from the masses. But other than that, it's, yeah, I mean, if I knew, I would be very happy. But yeah, it's only guesses.
Ce sera peut-être pour la prochaine fois. Merci beaucoup, Anna, d'avoir partagé avec nous votre vision des choses. C'était très intéressant. Merci d'être allé au bout de cette vidéo et à très bientôt sur Livre Hebdo.